So, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, karibu sana. My name is Devance Ogweno and this is Devance Empire. Oh. I woke up this morning and I started watching some, YouTube videos. And I was watching this Kenyan YouTuber called Miss Trudy. Now, why watch Miss Trudy? Miss Trudy is a Kenyan YouTuber who works very hard. She's a risk taker. She creates content that is quite unique, and she's a pacemaker, especially when it comes to creation of content here in Kenya. Most YouTubers or most people who are creating content online nowadays are actually trying to copy her type of content simply because it worked well for her and they also think it will also work well for them. One thing that I've learned from most of her videos, especially the latest videos she's been posting of her trip to New York, America, she's been saying one thing and she's been repeating it more and more often, saying nothing is impossible. And today I'm waking up telling you through this video, nothing is impossible. Let's talk about that today in this video. Before that, let's get the intro rolling.
Devance Empire. Devance Empire.
I know we are many who wake up in the morning and instead of brushing your teeth, you look for candy, sweets, snacks you eat so that you can actually improve on the breath of your mouth. It happens, like we are in Africa, so these things normally happen. This is Chris, salt and vinegar. I was eating it last night. I just love it because of the salty taste in it. I'm still having a problem with my taste and and smell. It's slowly coming back, but unfortunately it's like everything is smelling the same to me. Like everything smells the same. The way this thing smells, the way the toilet smells, the way food smells, it's just the same. It's uniform, like nothing new. Now, several times so many people have told you that you will never make it, and most particularly your village people. They saw you one day wake up one morning, take a risk and do something, but they told you you will never make it. But today, who are you? Stories have changed. Look at the person who they said will never make it, today has made it. Now, in this video, I want to use Miss Trudy's life or Miss Trudy's, YouTube story as a journey of inspiration. I want to inspire you as I have also inspired myself through watching her videos. I watched Miss Trudy's first video while she was beginning her YouTube journey. She laid on a bed and she was, lamenting like, oh, no one is there to take her out for a Christmas, trip or something. No one bought her anything, and yet it was Christmas holiday. And that one reminded me a lot. And since she's the only girl, she expected much more favors. Like, for example, the fact that it's a holiday, she expected that her brothers will buy her gifts or will take her out and what and what and what. But that didn't happen.
Hey guys, so it's Christmas, and this is like the most boring Christmas I've ever had.
That was Miss Trudy's first video that I ever watched on YouTube. And today, when I watched her last video, she is in New York City. Can you imagine? She's living her dreams. And she didn't just wake up one day and she went to New York. No, let me tell you something. It was a journey. It was a true and real journey. We've all seen her grow. Not 1 year, not 2 years. I think more than 3 years that we've seen Miss Trudy on YouTube. And every day I remember she used to end her videos with the word, nothing is impossible. You gotta believe in God, right? You put your trust on God, something to do with that. And she has always repeated this thing: nothing is impossible. And truly, nothing is impossible. Sometimes we try doing things, for the first time it looks like everything is impossible. But at the end of the day, the more we continue working hard, we realize that the word impossible is just a word that is in the dictionary. But everything is possible. So, Miss Trudy traveling to the United States of America, one of her dream countries where she wanted to go to. It's just a dream come true, and that means everyone can make it. Me, I know of people who have told me, even right in my face, that Devance, you will never make it. Like, you're just wasting your time. What you're doing is a waste of time. Well, I don't know whether I'm living the dreams of my life right now, but all I can say is that that was so mean. I'm not the only one who has been told those kind of words, but maybe you who's watching me could have been told those kind of words. But today, your stories have changed. Yes. Today you are abroad, you're working, you're living your dreams, you have a family, you're enjoying life. Like, everything that you wanted to eat while you're growing up, you're eating it. Because those were just their own words. They didn't know what your tomorrow holds for you. They only knew your life today. So they judged you because of what you're going through today. Simply because your father died, your mother died, you are an orphan, and they saw no life in you, they saw no future in you. They said those harsh words that you will never make it. But let me tell you today, people have made it, and they have proved the fact that nothing is impossible. And so, even you who's watching me today, I just want you to know that nothing is impossible. Like, stop stressing yourself with the words of people. You just do your thing. Like, do your thing. If God decides that tomorrow you will make it, you will. Sometimes success of some people takes a longer time. That one should not make you give up. It should not make you lose hope. Just work hard continuously. One day your story shall change, and people will give a different story of you. You understand? All you gotta do is create, take risks, and live your passion. This world, it's all about taking risk. Like, you cannot make it when you continue sitting on your comfort zone, you continue idling, you continue sitting down and gossiping people and talking about wrong things about others. You got to stand for yourself and say enough is enough. I'm not gonna take in more negativity, but I want to make a step and do something that will make my tomorrow better. And that is the only way that you're gonna make it. Stop listening to people who will discourage you, because words have power. What you say today, what you confess with your own mouth today, the Bible says it shall come to happen. So stop worrying. Stop, don't bother what people say. Sometimes take the risk. And remember, nothing is impossible. And truly nothing is impossible. Yeah. Okay, for me, I would really want to travel out of this country. Like, I really just want to go to the States. A long time when I was young, I used to tell my schoolmates or my classmates that I don't know why I was created African. If today I had a chance to choose which country to be born, I will be born in the United States. Today, if I had the opportunity to choose the parents who will give birth to me, I would choose to be born in a rich family. In my dreams, because I wasn't born in that kind of a rich family. But then when my father was alive, he was stable, he was rich, he had it all. When he died, our story changed. We came from grace to grass. Like, life just changed all of a sudden. Wow. Today we were rich, tomorrow we are poor. And so our family got scattered, and we went to grow up in different families with different people. Things were difficult. With the time, I ended up in an orphanage, and that is where I spent most of my life growing up. Growing up with other children also who didn't have their parents, both father and mother. Some of them didn't even have a home. Some of them didn't even have a place to call home. Most of them, were struggling. Others were sick, and that is the environment I grew up in. And so, but we are not the same people who we were many years back. Today, lives have changed, stories have changed. Most of us are working and living their lives according to the way they dreamt of it. So even you can make it. Let me tell you the truth, you can make it. It doesn't matter what you went through. The way you started it doesn't matter. Like, leave it. Let people speak, like, say anything they want to say. But where you're going to is what matters. How you will finish your journey, that is the most important thing. You understand? So you can make it. Everyone can make it. And if there are people who made it, it means you can also make it. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Only if you believe in yourself and also believe that nothing is impossible. This video, I want to tell you, nothing is impossible. Totally nothing. Even if it looks like the biggest mountain, yeah. For people to realize it was the biggest mountain, we had a few people climb to the top of it. Yeah. And nothing is impossible. For people to realize that there's a point in the ocean that is so deep that no one can get to, there must be some people who tried going deep into that place to determine how deep that place was. Everything is possible. And I want you to know that nothing is impossible.